Well, so what made you get in? What made you get into a career for psychotherapy?
Well, I grew up right outside of Chicago, and it was one of the areas that was not as fortunate as far as finances and things of that nature. But despite everything that was going on or the challenges or what have you, I always was into helping people, whether it was my mother, grandmother, friends of friends. I just always wanted to help people despite whatever was going on. But it wasn't until after I graduated with my bachelor's degree and I landed a job at a college working with students that I was able to see how well the students took to me, how they received whatever I was encouraging them to do. And at that time, I was like, wow, I want to further my education and pursue psychology. And I went ahead and furthered my education, got the credentials to back everything up, and here we are 10 plus years later.
Cool, nice. So what is work like for you?
Work is actually a wonderful thing, and the reason why I say wonderful because I get to help people improve the quality of their lives. They come in with so many different challenges stemming from trauma, stemming from transitions going on within their lives, just not knowing how to cope with certain stressors. And what's great about my job is that I get to help people figure those things out and just to put things into perspective so that they can move forward in their lives.
Cool. And then how do you connect with your clients?
How do I connect with my clients? Initially, when I meet with my clients, I have to set the stage for how the therapy process will go. But the main key factor with connecting with my clients is building rapport. It's really, 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 really important to build a solid connection with my clients by gaining an understanding of what is going on within their lives. But you do that by just really fully understanding who they are as an individual, where they came from, what circumstances have led them to where they are today, or actually to come and sit in my office. So that's pretty much just building that therapeutic relationship, the foundation that will encourage them or help them to grow.
Cool. And then as a new client, what is the first session like?
The first session is pretty much like I was mentioning, they come in, we have to go through the expectations of therapy. I answer any and all questions. I really, really try to make the therapeutic setting as comfortable as possible because a lot of people come in to therapy feeling like they're going to be judged. They don't want to share their information. They don't know me from the next person. So I want to provide a comfortable, non-judgmental environment so that my clients can open up freely about whatever it is that they want to discuss.
Cool. And then what are your specialties?
Wow, my specialties, I deal with an array of different issues, but domestic violence, parenting, crisis management. I mean, I work with adults, teenagers, couples, and families, but they come in with different issues, and it ranges from, like I mentioned, domestic violence or anger issues, post-traumatic stress disorder, life transitions. It's so many. There's so many different things.
Cool.
Relationship issues. Yes.
Cool. And then speaking of relationships, I know that you're on VH1's Couples Therapy. So how did that show come about?
Well, for those that don't know, or if you don't know, VH1 Couples Therapy has been on for 6 seasons, which it is airing right now every Wednesday night, 10/9 Central. And I have been on 4 of the 6 seasons. I went in and interviewed for the position per my mentor at the time had told me that they were looking for a counselor for the show. And I went in, interviewed twice, and was hired by Dr. Jenn, and I became a part of the treatment team, her treatment team.
Cool. Nice. And then what role do you play?
I am a resident counselor on the show, and I'm a part of Dr. Jenn's treatment team.
Cool. And then for 2016, what are your goals?
Well, for 2016, my goal is to release my book and just continuing to help educate the masses on mental health and, more importantly, giving back to my community as best as I can.
Cool. And then do you have a name for the book yet, or
Gonna
it's
keep
still in
that
the?
on the, yeah, keep
Alright.
that.
Cool. And then how can people reach you?
Everyone can reach me on my website at www.drkeishadowney.com.
Cool. And then,
I really just feel like with everything that's going on in society right now, implementing balance is really key. I think that we work really, really, really hard to get to where we want to in life, but we also have to take time out for ourselves and take care of our health and do whatever is necessary to maintain our mental states or our emotional states. So I really think it's important for us to implement balance.
cool. Thank you, Dr. Keisha.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor.